Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We live? Are we live? Yeah, we're live. What's up, everybody? What's good? What's good out there? We're late again, but that's all good. Better late than never. Most would say most of the time, possibly. On a fine Wednesday evening, PM. Be Hannas. What's good? Yeah, buddy. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, EMP in the chat. My man Smiles in the chat. EMP with the flex. Yeah, we like that. Smiles and I left the stoop. That's all that matters. Tell him. Yeah, man. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome. A fine PM. Be honest. Usually I do this in the mornings. I'm blowing it this week. I'm blowing it this week, ladies and gentlemen. I missed it again for no other reason. For no other reason besides sloppiness, tardiness. But whatever. It's almost like I have other things in my life that are debatably more or less more important than running my morning podcast. But that's all good. That's all good, man. So, got up, did the thing, went and hit the gym, did some legs today, so on and so forth. A standard day in the life of Be Honest, which is me, by the way, for the broader internet at large. Welcome to BS with Be Honest, bullshitting with Be Honest. Maybe sometimes we pontificate about belief systems with me, Nikki Be Honest. Yeah, man. So did the thing, got done work, hit the trail with that weighted vest, got some sweat. I smell like shit right now, but that's all good. Working man blues, dude, out here ripping it. Smiles, that's hilarious too, by the way. You left the stoop. All that matters. But that's good, man. I've been back in the swing of uploading. Amazing. Oh yeah. Splash, baby. Goyam grill dishwasher. You need to get a better job, dude. I digress. I've been back in the swing of posting YouTube shorts again because YouTube shorts generate far more traffic, which is ostensibly, I guess, what you want. You know, there's a lot of virtue in doing the thing just for the sake of doing the thing to be done. But if I'm coming out here on YouTube, what an opportunity it is to talk to the whole world all at once. Maybe it's nobody, maybe it's everybody. But in putting these shorts up there, they're attracting views for sure, and they're also attracting people. Whatever type of person it is that comments on a YouTube short by somebody who looks like me online, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying the comments, man, when they come back around. I had one. Let me see. Because Wednesdays, it's not so much zoom in on myself. It's not so much big picture. It's more like that middle ground, and this is kind of the middle ground, right? I put myself out there on the internet. You throw it out there and see what happens. Throwing shit at a wall and seeing what sticks. And not everybody, not everybody likes it. It's funny though. And it's interesting. I appreciate the engagement regardless. You know what I mean? People like the sobriety solidarity and F&A. That's good. Everybody should clean up their act. Best thing I ever did. And I don't think I'm that special. Maybe I was a extenuating circumstance in terms of outright alcohol abuse. But even the moderates among us would benefit from just not, don't even bother. Don't even bother. So I've gotten a couple comments that were good on that. I had some dude come on here and say, "Oh, look how cool you are with your gas station sunglasses." That's right. He got a flex emoji in response. That's what you got. I wonder what is it about the kind of person that sees a 30-second clip of some dude. I appreciate the engagement, but that's what you got to say. That's what you got to say, man. I do so much. Did you click any of the links in my descriptions? Did you click anything? Did you see what I do? And I'm probably spitting facts too. Some of these shorts turn out pretty good. I kind of just do it on autopilot, but yeah, whatever. This one from today, which the title of it, "Gotta Get Up and Get After It." Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. You can hear it right here. Or just doing something instead of just sitting there on the stoop, just talking smack, having an opinion, running your mouth, but doing nothing. That's lame. And it's important to not be lame because we can't, one of my homies was like, man, if I had my way, I would just like go buy a big property in Alaska or Montana or something. Stoop kid's afraid to leave the stoop. Yeah, and stoop kid sucks. Getting off the porch, just doing man, something. So that's what Smiles is on about right here. So this one, for whatever reason, got a bunch of engagement, which I mean, it was all right. I do the show with no script, improv, just winging it. Try not to curse so much. And once it's up, I'll plug it into this app called Opus AI. So it just takes what I did already and splices it up into clips, makes it easily doable. Boom, upload it as YouTube Shorts, generate some views, slowly get some viewers. So I appreciate that to everybody. Even if you're out there talking shit, I appreciate it. But for whatever reason, that one got like a bunch of engagement. Here's a thank you, Mr. Buzz. What's his name? At Buster Fuzz Nuggington. Buster Fuzz Nuggington. That's Mr. Nuggington to y'all. He said he started doing smack about 20 years ago. Still on the same stoop. And I don't know if that's real or not. I think people are just out here thinking they're funny. But I welcome it. I told him, you got to get off that smack, hombre. Bad news. To which he said, but the ramen is so good. So if you're if you're someone who listens to me come out here doing my thing, been around for a little bit, watched me start figuring out just by doing. That's the only way you can figure anything out is just by doing it. Whatever it is I'm doing out here, which I like to think is, I'm just talking some things that I think are true or pertinent or interesting or maybe useful. Maybe useful. Anything that I've learned throughout my life, my 34 years of life that earned me this white beard that I like to adorn with gas station sunglasses. Yeah, anything I find useful, I'll just share it, man. It feeds the creative engine. And then you learn a lot about yourself from getting on camera, speaking, unscripted, having to tell people, yeah, I do this. Oh, really? Tell me more. Your response to that will be a tell, but I digress. Cats are out here just having fun with it. Here's another one from SkyQ7IS, and I suspect half these dudes are like fake profiles or whatever. Anyway, it's really interesting because I hear other people online, other creators, as you'd say, talk about don't read comment sections or engage with the comment sections. And I'm not pleased with my current crop of comment section. Anyway, what you got? Honestly, never touched this stuff in my life, but I'm getting so tired with everything that I might just start doing smack and sitting on a stoop. Damn, homeboy's about to give up. Don't do it, Sky Q7IS, which ain't even real. I don't even think in that short I was talking about getting fucked up or nothing. I think I was just talking about being on the proverbial stoop, which is what most people do. Sit there and watch, sit there, observe, never do anything. Just sit there, stationary, running their mouths, doing nothing, but having an opinion about all the people out there doing something to any degree, trying to do something. Making every small rep. Small reps turn into big reps, and there's always someone on the stoop. That's something you were talking about, Smiles, that one day. That's an important thing that I've learned to be true. Whatever you want to do, if there's a part of you that's calling you to do something, you got to just follow up on it. And part of me wanted to put on gas station, shitty pit vipers, get up here with a couple flags behind me or whatever, and just talk, just think out loud, think in real time. You never know what's helpful and what's not. You never know what's entertaining and what's not. It's a way to pass the time. It's something to do, a way to cope with my day-to-day life of just flinging burgers, just making French fries. You need to have something to look forward to. You need to have something to do. You need to have standards you impose on yourself. You need something that kind of demands something of you that you can gradually increase and get better at. You know what I mean? And here's another comment. Mr. PK Rent 3461. He's not a fan. He says, and I quote, if I, If I was this and that, if I was 10 years younger, if I had money, I would. If I was this, I would. Just no. I don't really know how to make sense of that. To which I said, not me, because I don't know what this bull's talking about. Maybe it's the red Phillies hat. Maybe it's the Fred Durst. Maybe it's the Fred Durst imagery that drew the attention in. Maybe the red hat just triggers animal instincts in other people. So they got to get off the stoop just to talk a little bit of bullshit at your boy Hannas. That's all right. Listen to my music. It's a little better. It's a little better. But yeah, so that's just the events of the day that I found kind of funny, man. And it's one of those things too, like for a while, I stopped. For a while, I was posting the shorts once I found the AI clip generating app. Well, it's just clickbait. It's just clickbait. Yeah, I guess this whole YouTube thing's a it's a straight up experiment for me, man. And the original thought of it was that, well, I've been making music. I've been playing. I've been playing guitar for 20 years, playing in bands and making music for 15 of that thereabouts. And it's a great hobby. It's something I love doing. Something I'm called to do, that I have to do. I'm compelled to do it. I don't plan on stopping doing it. It means a lot to me. It's important. It's very important to me. But that being said, there's a bit of frustration when you're waiting on other people, when you're wanting to have just a ceaseless, relentless output. But nothing's like that. You get constrained by the powers that be, whatever that might be. And I ain't mad at someone if, we record a whole EP or something and it just sits there for a little while. I ain't mad if, it takes time to get around to mixing it. It takes time to, get it right and get it released. But my work ethic, maybe it's a silver lining of working in fast food, pizza and burgers and shit my whole life. My work ethic is go now. Let's go. Let's go. Got to do it. Got to do it. Sitting there too long. Food's getting cold. Send it. Get it out. Sell that ticket. So that's when I started running my mouth a little bit online. Give me a few times a week to do something creative. Ultimately, you got to be creative. Sitting here with no script, 20 minutes to kill, right about, aim for about 20 minutes. You better get creative real quick. You got nothing to talk about, but you need to get up and talk about something. You're going to get crafty. And the trick there is to not just be full of nothing but hot air. You got to have something. You can't just be empty with it. But what you got in there for me? The best time to leave the stoop. The best time to leave the stoop was 20. Yeah, dropping bombs. You got a brain. You got a big brain back there washing dishes at the Goyim Grill. The best time to leave the stoop was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. Fucking A right. That's exactly right, dude. Or I could sit on the stoop thinking about it. Thinking about it. Wouldn't it be, man, when I watch these guys debate online, when I watch this person, this talking head, this cult of personality, this character, can you believe what that person said? Man, if only I was in that debate, I'd have something to say. That's how a lot of people think. That's how a lot of people think. I thought that way for a long time. And then you get behind a microphone, put on some gas station sunglasses for, you know, uh, just for the comedic effect, really. I could take them off, but at this point, I'm committed. I don't want to. I got to keep them on. But you get behind a microphone with nothing really to say. Oh, man, you could have the best well laid argument or thing you want to claim or something you want to say. And it's going to, all right, go ahead. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. What you got? Because then once you start talking and going, yeah, we'll find out how cohesive and clear and poignant and well spoken and articulate that argument or point or opinion is. Yeah, it's interesting, man. And I'm having fun just doing it and growing from it. I'm having fun just building up another relatively dense creative portfolio. You can find this on YouTube at BS with B Hannas. It goes back for, about the past year, right about the last year or so, pretty consistent. And as with any new habit, as with any new endeavor, any new thing, you're not going to have a 100% complete completion rate right out the gate. It's, if you never worked out in your life and you get that first gym membership and you're all motivated, you're all excited, man, I'm going to hit it 7 days a week. I'm going to hit it every morning at this time. Your first real leg day is going to throw a wrench in what you thought. What's the old saying? Man plans and God laughs. What's the old saying? Everyone's got a plan till they get punched in the mouth. Run with whatever metaphor you want. You're going to slip. You're going to mess up. So what do you do with it? Just get back on the stoop because it's your comfortable little place, like a loser. Yeah, you can't be doing that, dude. Can't be doing that. And that's kind of, just generally what I'm thinking about. I've learned a lot about myself just from doing this. And if that means I get YouTube's finest in my comment section, light me up about this or that, good. I welcome it. Gives me a bit to run with when I got nothing else to run with. Because we all know, if you know what I mean, if we're hanging out here, if you guys are blessing me with your presence in the chat, and I appreciate that, you guys know what I'm about, man. You guys know what I'm about. On an ideal day, I wake up nice and early, get some steps in, throw that weighted vest on and walk and think and ponder, get myself right, read some good stuff, talk to the people, hit the gym, and then go about my business. And even if, let's just say hypothetically, 'cause I don't want to admit it because it makes me sound like an ungrateful asshole, but let's just say that I hate my job. Let's just say hypothetically, and I want to carve a way out into a more meaningful and substantial and like just more righteous existence. Well, you got to do something to start that process. One rep will beget the next rep. And if you don't do the first one, you ain't going to ever hit that third. No sets of 8. None of it. That's just how I think about it. So if I do all those great things in the morning and build myself up and then go handle what I got to handle, and then when the day is done, sit around and work on writing a book, those same idiots on the stoop will be like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are trying to write? What are you, an author now? Yeah, and the only correct response is saying, not yet, but fucking A, soon enough, dog. Watch. Watch and learn. Watch and learn from your boy. And all those cats that sit there and they saying they ain't read a book in years. They're probably an illiterate. They're part of the problem, but they got all these opinions about all this other shit. And then I sound like a hater. I don't want to be a hater. I got better ways to spend my attention, better ways to use my attention and my energy and focus than being concerned with those types of people. But we all know that. And if you guys, like I was saying, if you guys are hanging around here anyway, then I appreciate y'all for that. Real ones, it is what it is. It just is what it is, dude. Most people are sedentary and don't do nothing. They don't even know a guy named Jim, let alone go to the gym, do anything for themselves. Just useless consumers, mad about everything, standing for nothing, doing nothing, sitting on the stoop. So that's what I'm thinking about on this late, on this late Wednesday special PM. Be honest, that might be more of a supper time spiral than the other day. But that's all good, man. It's all good in the hood. Had to get out and talk to the people. Most people are afraid to talk to the people. Everyone's got an opinion. And they're usually only comfortable sharing it with people who share the same opinion. Once there's like a tacit approval or permission involved, yeah, they'll talk all the talk in the world. But if you're unsure of it, or there's oppositional forces out there, man, I bet you that's going to change how you deliver it. I bet you that'll change how you deliver it for sure. It'll probably push you to just be quiet, go along to get along and say nothing, do nothing. So yeah, stay off the smack, everybody. Stay off the stoop. Get out there and keep ripping. That's my Wednesday message. Happy Wednesday to you. Thanks for hanging out. BS with Hannas live on YouTube at BS with Hannas live, unscripted. You never know what you're going to get. And apparently, you never know what time I'm going to be here either. But that's all good. You want to hear some music? Another YouTube channel, Nikki Hannas Music. Bunch of studio stuff, some heavy blues metal, as I like to call it. NikkiBHannas.com, NikkiBHannas.bandcamp.com, Nikki Hannas on all streaming services. I'm on Instagram. Follow me there at Heavy Blues Metal. You like the merch, like the message, like the way of thinking. Want to give me some money so I can get nicer sunglasses and then some gas station bullshit. HeavyBluesMetal.com for some threads. Think that's it. Like the show, stick around, like it, subscribe, whatever. If you really like it, hit the Patreon. You think I stink? Tell me. Tell me again, baby. I'm out. Happy Wednesday. One love. Later.